Today is September 29th. That means we are just under a month out from the Ironman. I'm super excited. The way these next 4 weeks will go is this weekend I'm knocking out testing. So I did my half marathon test around race pace yesterday, and then today I'm doing an FTP test on the bike. It's a functional threshold power test. I'm pretty new to the cycling world, so I've never actually done one of these before. I'm interested to see what my score is. I guess it's a kind of a good measure to see sort of how an athlete can sustain power over a period of time. So I'm interested to see what my score is. So then next week we'll go back into regular training, still building. Then the following week will be my peak week, where I really kind of test sort of what I'm going to be experiencing on race day to the best of my ability. Then we'll deload after that, and then it's race day. It's time to put it all to the test. I can't wait to race. So we still got a month. There's still work to do. Let's hop on the bike and knock out this FTP test. Little warm up here to get started. Looks like we got 100 watts for 5 minutes. A little calm before the storm here. All right, so as you guys can see, I just finished up the FTP test. Let's see. Okay, so 250 was the general that they had me at already. My new FTP after that test is now at 300. I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, let's cool down now. So as you guys could see, my new FTP after that test is now 300. I don't know exactly where that stands in terms of like my age or other Ironman competitors, so I'm gonna do some more research on that here in a minute, but 300, I feel pretty happy with that. I felt good. I do wanna do another one because this bike trainer, one of the bolts kept like coming loose and I could feel it. So the whole bike was like tilting one way, and it was making me nervous. I didn't want it to just break completely and then something happens to my bike or whatever. So that's it for the night. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. So now that I've finished the test, I'm doing a bit more research on FTP scores and sort of where I stacked up. And it looks like it's typically calculated watts per kg. So me being around 93 kg, that puts me at a 3.22 FTP. I'm pretty happy with that. Judging by this chart right here, that puts me at the level of a good club cyclist. So that range is 3 to 4.5 watts per kg. And then on this chart, the next highest class is world class, which is an FTP of 5.83 to 6.6 watts per kg. So I'm pretty happy with that. It is also saying on here, doing your FTP test indoors can kind of lower your number. So it might have been a bit higher, but only 6 months of cycling experience, I'm super happy with that. That's something to be proud of. It's a win in my book. All right, it's now Monday, September 30th. So this is typically how I start all of my days. It starts with some breakfast, and I'll just kind of hop on my laptop and check my emails, check the workflow and see if there's any graphics in the pipeline, see what my day looks like, see what the rest of the week looks like. And yeah, this is kind of how I start my day. It's pretty relaxed. I've got 4 eggs scrambled, got some yogurt with granola and some honey on top. This kind of just, I just kind of relax, drink my coffee, plan the day, plan the week, and yeah, just kind of go from there. Today we're gonna hit the pool and also go for just a quick recovery ride. So let's finish this food and let's get active. All right, it's pretty late. It is now 11:11. I had quite a few design projects that I had to knock out, and so this has pushed back the gym quite a bit. And by quite a bit, I mean by about 2 hours. So not ideal. It's gonna be a late night, but I'm gonna go knock out a quick push day, get that out of the way, come home, and then I have a bit of time to sleep in tomorrow, so I'm not too worried about it. A little update from my cycle workout today. As you can see, there's no bike here in the shot anymore, and that's because it's currently in my car because I got a flat on my ride yesterday. So again, not ideal. I need to go get that fixed tomorrow so I can get back to training. But that's okay. That's an easy fix. It's just unfortunate. So what was going to be an hour and a half cycle was cut down to about 50 minutes. And yeah, I didn't have a kid on me, so I ended up having my girlfriend come drive 4 or 5 miles to come pick me up. Just not an ideal situation, but it is what it is. It's perfect weather outside, so I couldn't be too mad. But it's getting late. I'm gonna stop yapping, and it's time to go to the gym. I'll see you guys there.
Some call them women and some must need a Bible. For the sake of my survival. Baptize me in Bible. Be the Johnny on the Bible. Can't stop, addicted to the shindig. Chop top, it says I'm gonna win big. Choose not a life of imitation. Distant closer to the reservation. Defunct the pistol that you pay for. This pump the feeling that you stay for. In time, I want to be your best friend. Eastside love is living.
You know, let me turn this down. You don't need Viva La Vida in the background. One thing that I've noticed with mixing my endurance training with strength training, and actually these past couple months, actually putting like an 80-20 focus on my endurance training over my strength training. It's one of those things where like I can feel myself, not necessarily that I'm getting weaker, but I just haven't been in the gym as much. So obviously I'm not progressing like I was. So I still feel like I'm still lifting weights that I was hitting like with ease just a month ago or so. So I know it's important, and I know that it's just like there's got to be some give and take, but yeah, it kind of sucks. Lifting's what I've done for like 8 years now consistently, so just recently getting into endurance training and recently experiencing that sort of shift, I'm still getting used to it. The whole hybrid training thing, sort of your endurance and your strength simultaneously, and you will build. Doing it correctly, you will build in both areas. But doing something like an Ironman where majority of my volume is endurance, and I've been out of the gym just so my body is recovering easier and faster. In my personal experience, it's just not possible to get the recovery you need, get all the fueling you need, do all of the endurance training that's necessary, and then still continue to build muscle efficiently. Like, I get it, everyone's different. Some people just have a different genetic makeup and just absolute freaks, but for me, it's something that I've definitely noticed. But I need to hit this third set. Let's get back into it.